Please subscribe and ring the bell to never miss an update. Have you ever seen these miniature works of art and wondered what they're all about? Today on Lady Marybeth, we will explore Limoges boxes, their history, and how these exquisite porcelain pieces have evolved through centuries. To understand how these trinket boxes came about, we must first look back into history at China and their superb porcelain making ability. They were renowned for vases and tableware that was the envy of Europe. In the Middle Ages, the Venetians and the Portuguese brought back this art of porcelain making to Europe, but they were lacking the key ingredient, kaolin, a white clay made of silicate aluminum that gives porcelain its hardness and durability. The Europeans were undeterred with the lack of kaolin, and they used a soft clay and created faience. It is used in our everyday dishes today. You will find that they tend to chip a bit more than your bone china because they are made of the softer clay. And finally, in the early 17th century, kaolin was discovered in Germany, and this opened up a whole new world of porcelain factories throughout. And then it was also discovered in the Limoges, France area in the 18th century. And this was the beginning of Limoges as a city known for its unique porcelain objects. It certainly helps to have a king supporting your business. In 1768, King Louis XVI of France gave a royal edict to support a new Limoges factory. He had the blanks sent to Sèvres so that his court artists could paint them to his liking. And it wasn't long before the aristocrats decided that that might be a nice accessory. Originally, they were designed for expensive needles, and they embraced them as snuff boxes. The men had them in their pockets and the ladies in their purses. And eventually, snuff fell out of favor, and in the 20th century, they were embraced as pillboxes. In the modern era, these French porcelain boxes have evolved into objects of friendship and love. Today, there are over 35 factories in the Limoges area producing these boxes. And to distinguish them, you will see on the back side, they all carry the insignia peint main, meaning hand-painted. And Limoges, France will be written out along with the factory's name or logo. These timeless creations cover many areas of interest. I will show you my collection and highlight a few of the items along with the embellishments that you find. This is a cherry pie, reminds me of my father, and you'll notice that the embellishment is culinary, very nice, and inside when you open it up, it has cherries hand-painted. There's always a little surprise with a Limoges box. And also part of culinary is a chocolate eclair, which is special to me. It reminds me of the most delicious one that I've ever eaten in Metz, France, at Café Namur. And that has a little flower clasp, and inside is coffee. And tea, of course, is one of my favorite topics. And here we have a teapot, and the surprise item is a tea bag. It's porcelain. Isn't that lovely? Lots of fine detail in the hand painting. And we've got several teacups, one square and two traditional, and there's always a little something fun inside. Let's see what's in this one. Here we've got a tea biscuit. Such fun. And when my girls were little, I got this Cinderella coach that they sure enjoyed, and I actually did let them handle it a few times. And inside is a glass slipper. Isn't that perfect? So that's a really good memory for me. And of course, love. This is one of the first boxes that I acquired. It's so pretty in pink. And this was a special gift from a friend. And when you open it up, it's got quite a nice surprise inside. A hand-painted porcelain heart. And speaking of hearts, this is one that I showed to a corporate client, Coca-Cola, and this is perhaps the nicest embellishment inside. It's a box of chocolates. And up at the top, it's inscribed with love. Isn't that fun? And here we've got some fruit, a pineapple, cherries, and my signature dessert, a chocolate-dipped strawberry. And for travel, we have a suitcase that is embellished with the Brandenburg Gate for Germany, and inside is a German flag. It's always nice to have a little surprise. And of course, you could put anything inside these boxes that you desire. It might even be nice to surprise someone with a piece of jewelry. This is an old-fashioned travel trunk, and inside is a pink party dress. And we have some musical items. This violin inside of a violin case, and an upright piano. And this is one of the first ones that I ever had. It's a lemon, and inside I have enclosed lemon seeds from the first lemon tree that I ever had, which still grows in my garden. It's very special. And for my Robbie the collie, had to have a Limoges box with a collie, and inside there are sheep because collies are sheep herders. And the fortune cookie is a really neat one. It's got an Asian dragon embellishment as a clasp, and you open it up and there is an actual fortune inside that says, "Good fortune will be yours." And this is perhaps the most unusual Limoges box. I gave this to my daughter for a gift. It's a teepee with a feather clasp, and inside is a hand-painted feather. And this is an aspen leaf that I had commissioned for the willows of Aspen. Very few were made. And it's a nice memory of that time with a gold aspen leaf hand-painted inside. And this is a sampling of my Limoges Box Collection. I sure enjoy it, and I like that it is portable. It doesn't matter what size home you have. You have 3 or 4 Limoges boxes, you always have space. You could even fit them in your purse if you had to move. And they make great gifts, especially since you can find something of interest, a special hobby or memory of a vacation, and even for one who has everything, this could be a nice surprise. Every season is represented with Limoges boxes. I have a small Christmas collection that I have acquired with shopgoodwill.com and eBay over the years. This is the Christmas tree box. It's nice to set these out and have something to look forward to. Then I have the Christmas trumpet with the holly leaves encircling it. And there's room inside that I could hide something special. It's so fun. And the oval holly box is quite nice. I like that these all have different shapes with an embellishment inside again. And finally, Santa's boot. Wouldn't be Christmas without it. It is such fun, and I add these to my Christmas decor, and it tells a nice story and reminds me of my favorite holiday of the year. In my corporate gift business, I have clients that choose a category every year for their Christmas party. One year it was gardening, then it was travel, and then actually Christmas decor boxes. And that way their employees over time have a nice collection. And it looks pretty on the table when everyone unboxes their gift. They all coordinate with a theme, but yet they're unique. And I have worked with Coca-Cola on custom pieces with their contour bottle. It's so much fun to see these as great gifts, and they bring such joy for years. and I hope that you will consider these for a new collection. If you're looking for ideas to start your very own Limoges Box Collection or to select a gift, I will put a link in the description below to my favorite porcelain factory in Limoges, France, and this is Rochard. It's beautifully boxed, and inside is an information card that tells much of the history that I've shared with you today. And other ways that I have acquired these lovely pieces are through eBay and shopgoodwill.com, and also consignment stores. And keep an eye out and make sure that you look at the back for the marking. Remember, it has to say Limoges, France, peint main, meaning hand painted, and then you will find the logo or the name of the factory. Limoges boxes have evolved over their 250-year history, and I'm glad that they have found new purpose along the way. I hope that you enjoyed learning about the find of kaolin in Europe that gave us the durable porcelain that we can appreciate today. Thanks again for joining Lady Mary Beth. Elevate your everyday with interesting collections. Thanks for joining Lady Mary Beth. Please hit like and subscribe. I hope to see you next time for more lifestyle tips.